Welcome back to Firestorm Games, and you're joining us as we take a look at one of Games Workshop's latest releases for Necromunda, the Orlock Arms Masters and Wreckers kit. As always, we'll be building a few of the models from the kit whilst talking about its features and how it looks before taking a look at some of the assembled models. So, let's get started. The Orlock Arms Masters and Wreckers are a continuation of the House expansion kits for Necromunda. We've already seen House Goliath and Escher fleshed out with these sets, and now House Orlock is getting their turn. The kit comes with enough components to build 8 miniatures in total. These are broken down across 2 identical sprues that allow you to build a total of 2 Arms Masters, 4 Wreckers, and 2 Cyberdogs. The set follows a similar vein to that of the Goliath, Stimmers, and Forgeborn, being a combination of both elite gang members and lower standing gangers that serve a specialist purpose on the tabletop. First of all, we have the Arms Masters. These are the lieutenants of the Orlock gang, and it's their job to support the road captains whilst keeping the lower ranks in line. Their authority and status is depicted in 2 ways. First of all, we have the basic model. He's clad in typical garb of an Orlock gang, sporting that apocalyptic petrolhead fashion that wouldn't be out of place in a Mad Max movie. He has the usual sleeveless jacket, shoulder armor and goggles, but bare chest and arms alongside the extra armor plating on the legs really helps to set this model apart from the rank and file. As I have already mentioned, you get 2 of these Arm Masters in this box set, and to differentiate between the 2, you get a few options to choose from. As well as a couple of different head choices, you also have 2 distinct weapon loadouts. The first being held in the right arm as a shotgun, whilst the left arm is pointing, no doubt issuing commands to some of his underlings. The second is much more distinct, however, and features a full exoskeleton called a servo harness. This sees additional hydraulics being added to the legs and spine. The result is something that wouldn't look too out of place being worn by Matt Damon in Elysium. The arms, however, are much more heavy duty. These power fist-like limbs are put to good use to carry a giant 2-handed arc hammer. Even though in the hands of a House Goliath ganger it would be more like a toffee hammer, it's still much more heavy duty than anything else wielded by the Orlock gang. The other 4 gang members are the Wreckers. These again feature the usual House Orlock stylings and are split between 2 male and 2 female gangers. These Wreckers are the new recruits and so are looking to prove themselves. In their eagerness to do so, they strap jump boosters to their backs. These jump boosters are crude by Imperial standards and wouldn't look out of place in an Orc armory. Their purpose is to quickly carry the young prospect into the thick of the fighting. However, they are just as likely to cause the Wrecker's demise as they are to bring it to the enemy. The kit also comes with a clear stem kit to allow you to position your Wrecker aloft to simulate them flying through the air. Their weapons are much more standard, with the kit providing a range of combat knives, revolvers, demolition charges and hand flamers. In addition to these, we also get enough head options to make each of the 4 fighters unique. Finally, we have the 2 remaining figures in this set, the Cyber Mastiffs. These mechanically augmented hounds are sculpted mid-run and come with a couple of different poses and head options that you can choose from. Overall, the kit is surprisingly customizable. Even though the 2 sprues are identical, you will be able to easily see a good number of unique looking miniatures built from them. These customizations and plethora of options not only help to add a little unique styling, but they also are great for you converters and kit bashers out there. So let's finish off the assembly and take a look at some of the finished models. And here we have an assembled example of each of the gang members in this set. Overall, it's a great kit for expanding out your Underhive gang, giving you a few different tactical avenues as well as some interesting components. Now, whilst this gang expansion is priced the same as other higher model count gangs, it does feature slightly fewer miniatures, but when you consider just how many options you get in here, it does help to balance things out a little. If you're looking to pick up this kit for yourself, you'll be able to save yourself a little money, as you'll find this kit with at least 10% off the RRP on the Firestorm Games webstore, which you can find a link to in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave your comments and subscribe to be kept up to date with all of our future videos. And so we just want to say a big thank you for watching this video, and we hope to see you again on Firestorm Games.